Good morning, everyone. I'm Michelle, and welcome back to my channel. So this morning for breakfast, I had rolled oats, I think it's called, or oat groats. I don't remember. It's not oatmeal. My husband and I were supposed to take this tour on his motorcycle to do around the lake. I live near a lake, and it rained. So we went in the car, which is not nearly as fun, but it was to visit, I think there's 30, there might be more. It's over 30 different places around the lake. They're just unique places that I've lived in this particular area my whole life, and some of them I haven't seen, some I have. And the first place we went was a coffee shop. So I took a picture of my oatmeal, or I don't know, I forget what it's rolled oats with fruit, and then I was able to get it with oat milk instead of, I think it usually comes with cream, but they were able to just swap out the oat milk, which is really nice. And anyway, it was extremely delicious, and it was so nice to go and find something to eat on the menu. It has been a huge challenge, and I totally screwed up yesterday. Finding food that is egg, dairy, gluten, almond is it is very discouraging, and sometimes it's really hard and I mess up like yesterday. So anyway, I will show you a picture because I didn't record because I was in the coffee shop, but it was really, really good. Okay, so one of the places that we visited a couple of places. I'm just going to talk about. One is a meat market. I've heard about it before, and it reminds me when I was a kid and I went to the meat market with my mom, and you would like get your meat sliced or have like specialty brats. And I had forgotten how neat that was. And there's more than one in my town. It's not like, but this one was out of town, was on the other side of the lake that I live on. And it was so good. We actually got some sausage, and then hopefully when I go back, there's a couple of other things we'd like to try. And it was really good. And then across the street from the meat market was this really neat restaurant. It was called Al Capone's, I think. And it was like built in 1846, I think. And I've driven past it many times and I've admired the building, but I didn't know the history behind it. So it was kind of neat to walk past and be like, oh, that's what that place is. It was really cool. So I will try and see if I can find a link with a picture to show it to you, because it was such a neat place. I love history, so it was like right down my alley, and I absolutely loved it. And then the last place I went, and I wanted to talk about this one because this is my favorite, but it is a creamery. And it isn't just a everyday run-of-the-mill creamery. It is a goat milk creamery. They make goat cheese and they have goat ice cream. It's all things that I can have, and it's so cool because I can't do dairy, but I can do goat. So every time I go, I get, instead of like normal dairy cheese curds, I get goat cheese curds, and then I will usually get like a mozzarella cheese or a pepper jack cheese or cheddar or something, because, you know, I can't normally find it around where I live. But when I go up here, the only sad thing is that they don't sell goat milk. It's like, seriously, you go to a dairy and a creamery and you can't buy goat milk. That's disappointing. But it was still fun because you could pet the goats, and they have a greenhouse. I'll be sure to add a link in below and show you some pictures because it was really cool. I talked to the lady in the greenhouse and asked her some questions, and it was just, I absolutely loved the place. It was so cool. So I don't know where, if you guys like travel around, or even for my state, but if you are, you have to go visit the I forgot. It's a creamery. Yeah, LaClare Creamery. So I think it's in Lone. Anyway, it was really neat, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay, so for lunch, I had a sandwich, which I totally forgot to take a picture of. Sorry. But I also ate a handful of cherries because when I was pulling weeds yesterday, I somehow injured my back. And I know exactly how I did it. There was this really big weed. It was probably as tall as me. And I'm 5'5", so I'm kind of a shorty. But I pulled, that way, this way. And then when I finally pulled it that direction, I fell over with it. I got it out. But I had a bad feeling that it was probably not the best idea. Got the weed out though. Pulled it out by the roots, did I? Wish I hadn't. So anyway, my back really hurts. So I decided to eat cherries because I had bought cherries last weekend. I think because it was Sunday. So it was last weekend. And because my husband really likes them, and then one of my boys really likes cherries. So I just got a package because they were on sale. So I bought a package with the coupons and stuff they had. Anyway, so I had those for lunch, and I took a picture of those to show you. So I didn't really have any lunch. I'm so sorry. So my supper is leftover chicken, and that's it. I'm not really hungry, just thirsty.